Rocker Pat here. All right, guys, it is another hot rocking day in the jungle. We have got some beautiful Texas skies. And if you don't know what that blue is on the Texas flag, it's for our endless, beautiful blue skies. So everybody say hello to Leroy. All right, guys, let's see what I am doing this week. It is Saturday afternoon. It's probably in the 60s somewhere. It's going to be a little chilly tonight. I don't think it's going to be that bad. Did not get a whole lot done on the little lady over here. I did do one little thing. Y'all remember seeing the panel that was 14 gauge? Got that fitting in there a little better. And then took some 18 gauge and made the toe board that goes on top of it. Got a little sloppy there with the air hammer, but it worked out real well. I just set that on top of that other panel and use the air hammer to sandwich it all together. I wish that 14 gauge would move like that 18 gauge does. All right, guys, well, let's see what it is I'm doing this weekend because I cannot stay on one project. I got to keep jumping from side to side. So Monday, the oil pans came in for the LS swap pans. So, I don't know, I guess I worked on this one day over here this week. I had a customer pay job that I had to do a bunch of driving for check engine light stuffy stuff. Took care of his vehicle and all. But I got the oil pan and I got it on there and I had to do a little slicey dicey to get everybody to play right with each other. So this was, I did this yesterday. Yesterday was Friday. So I don't know why on this particular swap pan that they've got the oil drain up here at the front instead of back here in the corner where it should be. Kind of, you know, it's kind of angling. They ain't going to get all the oil out there, Mr. Chinaman who made the crap. So anyway, had to do a little dicey slicey to get the engine to sit back where it was sitting earlier. And that's really important to me because of the shifter linkage right there. But I got it all back in there. And I guess basically this weekend all I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this back out and start filling some of these frame holes. Where am I at? There I am. Start patching up these holes that I've cut in the frame to make this thing fit. And then once I do that, I think that this project is going to go on the side burner for a minute. And that 79 Monte Carlo I have that's sitting over there that has been sitting here for 8-9 years. I started that project a long time ago and I haven't done anything with it in that amount of time. And I've got a lot of money worth of parts for that car too. We're talking about, I got a notch kit for the frame and the rear. I've got a Watts link for that car. I've got shocks. I mean, I've got all sorts of crazy parts. Corvette brakes for it. All sorts of crap that I bought 10, 12 years ago for that car. And then it got set to the side. But it's got a big block in it, a 454 I took out of a 76 Chevrolet pickup truck that was smoking its ass off, and it's been sitting there for, I'm going to say, at least 12 years. Could we do it? Can we get it to start? Yeah, we probably could, but, you know, it's got dirt dauber holes, you know, filling up every hole in the place. You know, it really needs to be tore apart. But what I do have is I got a 6.0 sitting right there. That 6.0 came out of a tow truck that decided it needed to put its left front bumper into the floor pan of the driver's side. Yeah, So I know that that engine was fine as it was going down the road because it was hauling ass when it came to an abrupt stop. Just always remember, it ain't the speed that kills you. It's the sudden stop is the one that's the problem. So there's a good 6.0 sitting here. There's 4L80E sitting right there. And I'm thinking that while I still got this shop, why don't I roll that car over here and we can get the get this mock-up set up right here and slide it into that car and see what I got to do to make the AC work and get everybody fitted and maybe pop the body off of it and do the frame notch while I got this shop sitting over here before I got to move out and everything. All right, guys, well, that is the weekly update on what the hell am I doing in my stupid little shop. I just can't get over that straight shot. Anyway, yeah, That's what I'm doing this weekend. I'm going to weld up all that, finish up the welding on this, and then next week, the week of Christmas, before Christmas, I'll back onto this one. I'm waiting on cable for over here, but we start welding up that side over there and start welding up the floors and everything on this. And maybe by the end of the year, I'll have all the floors done on this. All right, guys, well, that is all I got for you today. If you look out the window and it looks like this, go outside and play. All right, guys, well, y'all keep rocking and rolling and rolling and rocking. Because mental health will drive you mad.